house at this customer, they had just power in half of the house, and the other half of the house there was no power. So basically you're going to see this. For instance, I was plugging this in here, and I'm going to show you how to diagnostic when you're having these issues, so that way you know if it's your problem or if it's the company. So here I had, in this case, I had a 125, that is normal. Here, as you can see, I had 30 volts according to this tool. So I went to another outlet, and when I saw this, I said, okay, here we are having some issues with one of the phases. So as you can see, we have a very old electrical panel, but I'll show you inside. So as you can see, all you have to do is you have to buy one of these multimeters. If you don't have one, very easy. They're very economical, $10. You can get one. I can leave you the link if you want to buy something like that. So basically you have to move this to the V with the wave on top of it. That means alternate voltage. So we are going to set it in 600, or sometimes you're going to get another type of voltmeter. For instance, this one that you see, it doesn't say 200 or 600. So here is only alternate voltage. Here is DC, direct current. So this is why you have to set it. Depending on the multimeter, you select this, or you select this, because we should have above 200 volts. So and you're going to grab one of these prong. It doesn't matter, you can grab the red one or the black one, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to show you when I went to the house. So all you have to grab is one of the prongs. You put it here on the neutral. So as you can see in this old electrical panel, the neutral is on the bottom. In some electrical panels you will see that the neutral is here on the side. So basically you have phase 1, phase 2, and the neutral should be here. So basically you're going to grab one of the prongs of the multimeter, just put it here, and the other you're going to put it in the neutral here. You should have 110. If you have 30 volts or less than 100 volts, that phase is bad. And then you leave the prong here, and then you put it in the other phase and measure it again. So if you have, in this case, I think it was 0. So one of the phases was bad for the customer. So also, if you put one of these prongs here and the other here, you should have 240 volts. So that is the normal. So this is that is what you're going to get. So basically, I told the customer, okay, you're having some issues. So I went outside. So when you go outside here in this area, you're going to see the multimeter. I mean the base meter. Sorry. So the one that is measuring the current that you're using in your house, the base meter. So basically, all you have to go is see here and the service cable, and see where you have the connections, because here, as you can see, we have a tree, and sometimes you have a tree, maybe a branch fell on the wire, and maybe something got disconnected. In this case, everything was good, but if it was that something got disconnected, maybe you can plug it back again. I mean, make sure that you are using the proper gloves, or call the company, in this case Duke Energy, so that when they can connect it. Here you have no breakers, so you can die if you don't know what you're doing. So here in this case, and sometimes this is because it's an old house, old neighborhood, but usually new houses, everything should be underground, so you don't have to see any of these. Maybe you have the base meter, outside, and that's it. So if that is the case, just call the Duke Energy or the company, and they will be able to fix it. So here I went outside. I saw that everything was good. Okay. They called the company. They say that there was a problem, I think, with the transformer outside or something like that, and they were going to fix it, and that's it. So that is how you can diagnostic, the problems with one of the phases when you're having only half of the house that is working and the other half is not working. And also another thing that you can do, if you don't have any of these tools, maybe you can test the oven, or maybe you can test the furnace and see if it works or not, because usually if you don't have a 240, like as I mentioned before, that is another way to tell that one of the phases are bad. So hopefully this video was useful. If you want to keep learning, you can go to my playlist. You have everything over there. I also have my WhatsApp in the video description, and see you next time.